Pisces. Good morning, my amazing fishies. I hope that you're all doing well. To all of my subscribers, thank you so much. If you are new here, welcome. Please join us. Hit subscribe. Stay with us. All right out the gate. 6 of Wands. Are you feeling recognized? Is somebody recognizing you? Are you putting somebody on a pedestal, or are they putting you on a pedestal? Some of you might be feeling just really good about life in general right now. You might be feeling on top of the world in a sense, or that you've won. Some of you had some issues that you were dealing with, but you conquered them. You see that wreath there? I'm also looking at this little bird in the back, and it's almost like you're listening to your intuition and you're finding your inner strength that seems to lead you, and it's pushing you forward to greatness. But definitely somebody is recognizing you. Yeah, and it's because you're taking care of yourself right now. You're putting your needs first. See all those swords around? Other people are not going to mess with you right now. They see your strength and they see how far you've come and just what it is that you're capable of. So whatever the situation is pertaining to, you're not having it. If it's family members that are getting on your last nerve or causing issues, it looks as though you're laying down the law. You're not putting up with any garbage right now. And I think that that's really incredible. Mercury has gone direct, so I think that that's going to be a huge help. There we go. Queen of Swords. Cutting out the BS. Cutting out things that no longer serve you and not being afraid to say so. Some of you are getting to a point where you realize that the one who is in control of your life is you. And you're not going to tolerate anybody's issues or anybody's drama that they try and bring to the table. Of course, you're going to be kind and caring, but only to a degree. I feel as though some of you are really implementing boundaries. Yes. And as such, you've got the 10 of Wands coming out as clarification for this Queen of Swords in reverse. That means you're releasing burdens. You are cutting out the unnecessary weight that burdens you daily or feels so heavy on you. It could be emotional burdens, but I'm not really getting that. I feel like it's more or less the thoughts that keep you stuck. I feel like a lot of you are finally coming back into your body, if that makes sense. And when you do that, you're able to balance things a lot better and things don't feel so heavy. You're also getting good at weighing out your priorities. Let's see what else we got in the recent past here. Some of you, yeah, there we go. There's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. There's you. You're done with this feeling over emotional business. You're done with being so lost in your emotions that you can't see the forest for the trees. You are done with letting people take advantage of you, and you are certainly done with people who have serious ego issues. And when I say ego issues, I mean people who are only out for themselves. And it's a hard lesson to learn, but there we go again. Another completion card, 10 of Swords, endings. What did I say? You are done with backstabbing. You are done with being lied to. You are done with being used. You are done with being that person who gives so much and gets nothing in return. A lot of you, and I don't like this word, but it is true, and it is on a spectrum, but a lot of people, we all have narcissistic traits. But Pisceans tend to attract a lot of people high in narcissistic traits, if not full-blown NPD personality disorders. And because of that, and because people think that we're so kind and gentle and loving, they always try to overstep. But something here I'm really proud of you because something has changed your focus. Your focus now is on you and what is right for you and what is going to make you successful in whatever it is that you're dealing with. You are not going to allow people to step on you anymore. You are not a doormat. I'm really getting a heavy doormat feeling here, and you've acknowledged that now, and you're not taking it because you know that it's up to you. You know that in your mind, you deserve better. Yes! 10 of Cups. There it is. Look at all the 10s on this board right now. You are in a very, very incredible place right now, Pisces. This is about emotional fulfillment. This is about happiness. And because it's at the top of this reading and overarching all of this, I'm seeing that you guys are making your happiness. And you're doing so by remaining committed to cutting out the things that don't serve you. If it's a relationship perchance and it's somebody who doesn't give as much as you want, you're starting to listen to your inner self. You're starting to understand, if you will, that in order to get your needs met, you've got to be the one that decides what gets through the gate and what doesn't. With that 5 of Swords. And if it doesn't meet you where you're at, then you simply cut it out with that Queen of Swords energy and you move on. Because you've been through enough. You've been through enough, Pisceans. And I just really think it's time for you to shine. And I think you know this too. Right? Shine. As I say that, look what comes out. The Sun, Angel of Happiness. Some of you are going to be having a very happy home life soon. And it's because of the decisions that you're making and have made that are only allowing happiness into your life, or the things that make you comfortable. Some of you may feel reborn. Some of you may feel like as though you're a kid again with all that excitement and wonder, like as if back to the day when everything was just free, right? Remember when we were kids and you just marveled at everything, including the grass. You'd stare at blades of grass forever. You'd stare at snails. You'd stare at animals. You would just be fascinated with the beauty of life and how it all comes together. And you're reaching that point. Yes, you're reaching that point because you've made the decision to do so and to stick to it. 6 of Swords coming out of, I feel like this is getting into a new frame of mind as well. You're adopting new ways of thinking that are beneficial to you. Maybe some of you are listening to affirmations, but some of you are leaving some crap in the past here. And I really like that. I think you're starting to realize that these old cycles no longer serve you and you've learned your lessons from them. The lessons being, when somebody shows up who doesn't treat us the way that we deserve to be treated, that is actually reflecting to us that we don't value ourselves enough. We literally need to step up our value and belief system for what we're worth. And we do that by literally making that decision like, hey, you know what? I am good enough. I don't need to tolerate X, Y, and Z. 9 of Wands. There you go. You're determined. You're determined to change your life. Wow. The power that comes from that. And all of this past wounding, it hasn't broken you. It's not broken you. You continue to move forward no matter what it takes. Pisces. I'm so proud of you. So whether this is some of you leaving a really bad relationship, and that could be with friends, that could be anything, there it is. There's your energy. 10 of Wands again. You're releasing it. You're completing this cycle. You're starting to learn what is yours to carry and what is theirs to carry. Pisces. This is huge. And I believe it also comes down to what we talked about in that other video about healthy blame. What is theirs? And you make sure you let them carry it. It's not yours anymore. That's right. and bigger changes are happening here. Wow, this is incredible. This is incredible. Some of you might be going through a breakup or a divorce or separation, or some of you might be leaving a job. Some of you might, there might be some very quick, swift change here, but that's because it's a change that you want to happen. And it's funny because I feel like it's you that's tossing these people out the tower, right? I feel that you have become enlightened to the point where you want to rebuild a new life for yourself. And it is not going to consist any longer of carrying everybody else's drama, BS, and garbage on your shoulders. Some of you might have just been so busy that you're getting to the point where literally your body is breaking down. It's tired. It's saying, give me a break. And if that's what it takes for the divine to come in and tell you, hey, stop and honor yourself, then that's what it's going to take. Right? The energy around you. That's right. Look it. People see that you're healing. They see that you're coming into balance, and you're also attracting now. Do you see how this individual is reaching out for this calming, loving energy? They see now that you are choosing that instead of them. They see that you are turning your back to anything that doesn't make you happy. And you're doing this because you found that bold, courageous power within to know that you are the creator and the manifester of whatever it is that you desire in this lifetime. Not only that, but temperance also speaks to relationships with people that are absolutely harmonious. And now you're choosing that. You're choosing those that meet you where you're at. You're not sticking with those that bring you down. Because you know what? You don't change them, you change yourself. And that's what you're starting to learn here. You don't change them, you change yourself. There it is, 3 of Cups reversed. You're done with the cheating, you're done with the lies, you're done with the deceit, you're done with people who don't have your back. You're done surrounding yourself with those that don't have your best interests at heart. And why? Because at the end of the day, you deserve people that lift you up and build you up. And if you're not getting that, well, then it's time to go, because it's your life. You've got one life to live. And I think also, there we go. We were talking about that. It's about releasing the control. 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're done with greedy, selfish people, but also you're learning too that when you attract controlling types, it's because you're trying to control them. How are you trying to control them? Well, you're trying to make them change. You're hoping you can make them change. And we do this as a way so that we don't have to deal with ourselves. The truth is that once we look at ourselves and we go in deep, we realize, oh my gosh, I'm only giving them so much attention and love because I needed the love. I needed someone to care about me. I needed someone to be there for me. I needed someone to love me. But guess what? No one's going to do that until you do it yourself. See how the world reflects to you like a mirror? It's beautiful, really. It really is. It's just none of us know that we have this power inside to change things, because we were never taught that. We were never told, like, hey, if you want something to happen, then you can make it happen for yourself. You can choose it and make it so. Instead, we get stuck in our minds of being children, where we feel like we have to, for our survival, rely on others. No one taught us in that time when we're growing up that it's okay to let go. And maybe it felt really painful and heartbreaking, but the thing is that the only heart that you're breaking is your own. Every time you say yes to somebody that does not treat you well, every time you accept a situation that doesn't meet you where you're at, guess what, Pisceans? That's what you're doing to yourself. That's what you're doing to yourself. Every time you accept somebody that doesn't reciprocate the love that you give, that's your outcome. Every time you allow friends to walk on you and take what they want and not be there for you, that's what you're subscribing to. Every time you allow people at work to steal your ideas, steal credit for your work. That's what you're allowing. Instead of looking around at the reality like, you know what, this place doesn't deserve me, so guess what? I'm out. I'm out. And you should be out, because you deserve everything that's good. Spirit's confirming it. Here it is. And so because of this, I'm getting you a postcard from Spirit today. I want to see what Spirit has to say for you guys, for whoever this is resonating for. And please don't go hitting dislike just because it didn't resonate. Sometimes the messages will and sometimes they won't. Just means that this one wasn't the message for you, okay? But for those that it did resonate for, of course, please hit like, as it helps to support the channel. And that's what I want here, is a bunch of supportive, loving people, which I have, and I am so grateful for. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Yeah, look at your postcard. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could cry. This is exactly right, because you're believing in yourselves. Of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals, and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Remember what I said about feeling happy like a kid again. Just focusing and really enjoying on those small moments that mean so much. Whether it's a hug from somebody, whether it's a dog that runs up to you and it wags its tail, whether it's a cat that comes up and rubs on your leg just because it loves your energy, whether it's somebody who smiles at you, whether it's holding the door for somebody and they're just so grateful, whether it's helping somebody elderly with their groceries by carrying them to their car. Whatever it is, it's those moments that are so precious. Whether it's the smile that your child gives you in the morning when they wake up, whether it's the kisses you get from your partner, whatever it is to you, whatever those small things are, those small moments, the gentle breezes, soft kisses, and quiet commitments, your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Oh my gosh, this reading was so moving, you guys. I'm sending you so much love and I'm so proud of you, and keep going every day. Pisces need the love that they never get, and I really hope that I continue to bring it for you, because I just love you guys and I know what you go through every freaking day, and I know the depths that you go to, and if anyone could be here to love you as much as you deserve, let it be me. All right, and Spirit, of course. All right, you guys, wishing you an amazing, amazing Thursday. Sending you so, so, so much love. Thank you for touching my heart. Thank you. See you guys soon. Bye.